everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the Mcfarlane toys The Flash from the new Zack Snyder Justice League. So this figure is super nice. It's such a well-detailed figure. The paint is amazing and the sculpt, everything about it is just great. The articulation is amazing and overall it's just a good figure. So let's start with the accessories. So if I have to be honest, this figure doesn't come with much. He just comes with the things he should be coming with, but I think he should have came with a lot more. So all he came with were some lightning effect pieces. There's the ones with the wide ends, like this one, and this one. And then the thin ones, which are these two. These wrap around the arms, these wrap around the legs, or you can do it however you want. But the lack of accessories is very missing on this figure. I wish he came with alternate hands or a Ezra Miller head sculpt, but they just gave us the lightning pieces, and that's kind of all. But most of what comes for this figure is the figure itself. It's not the effect pieces. So, or accessories. But I really wish this came with Ezra Miller head sculpt, because now customizers have to make their own head sculpt. Or you can get the one from the Mattel. So yeah, now I'm gonna get into the articulation, the figure itself, and this review will be done. So this is the figure fully. So the figure itself has so much detail and it's just such an amazing figure. There is a couple parts I don't like about the figure, but there's not much that I don't like about the figure. The figure itself is very good and very well detailed. So let's take him off his stand. Oh, and this is an accessory, but I forgot to put it in there. Comes with one of these stands that just say DC. It's pretty plain, but it does do what it's meant to do. And then here's a figure. The head sculpt on this figure, or the helmet sculpt, whatever you want to call it. To make my light. So the head sculpt on this figure, the eyes are kind of messed up, but the face itself doesn't look too bad. I think this is some of the only paint that's actually on the figure. The rest is just like molded plastic. Unless the whole thing has paint, then I'd be wrong. So yeah, and then it has these gold pieces on the head. And then this figure has so much texturing to it. But the one thing that could have made this figure way better is if it had a black dry brush onto it, or a what's that called again? A wash on it. But they didn't do it. And these wired pieces should be, I think, silver, but it's fine. I don't really care too much about it. Most of it isn't really painted besides the symbol and the face, most likely, and the fingers. But I really wish this figure had a lot more depth to it. I may add silver paint to these wire pieces, but I'm not sure on that one yet. And the thing I like about this figure is the butterfly joints work so good. It's just amazing. The armor pieces look fantastic. One thing I don't really like is that this warps over time, but for the most part, I think it will go down once you take it out of a running post and leave it for like a day. Just standing there, I think it would go back down. kind of like the Mayfix Spider-Man Homecoming, where it had the same like softer style piece of plastic. This is that, a very thin plastic, but it does work nicely for this. The legs, there's a bunch of gold spots on it. The feet have gold. And yeah, overall, there's so much texture and stuff to this figure. The black parts look great as well. So yeah, this figure is overall just an amazing figure. My favorite DC superhero is the Flash, and this is my only DC figure right now. So yeah, let's get into the articulation now. So as I said in the start of this video, the figure has amazing articulation. It moves very well. The head sculpt moves very good up and down and side to side. So this is as far as it goes up. This is as far as it goes down. Goes fully side to side. And then it has head tilting. So you can get a lot of emotion in the head sculpt. And then in the arms go out that much. Go down that much. Butterfly joints make it go that far in front, that far back, and the arms go up and down, or down and up. And then there's a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then a wrist peg for the or a ball joint on the wrist. And then for the top torso, that's as much as you can get with it. Let me just put this down. That's as far as you can get it with the top torso. Going back is a little better. Not really any side to side, but enough. But with both joints, or with one joint, the bottom waist joint, it moves pretty far down and pretty far back too. And then goes side to side very nicely as well. And with both joints, you can get it to about down that much and then back that much. So yeah, the legs go out that much, go in front that much, and then go back a lot more than that, but like that. But with that, the plastic may warp, so watch out for that. Double jointed knees, no thigh swivel, which I kind of don't like. I mean, it does shift a little bit, but I wish I had the normal thigh swivel that most Mcfarlane toys have, or some Mcfarlane toys have. And then the same type of joint that goes up and down, side to side, pretty good. Ankle pivot, and pretty good ankle pivot, goes up and, yeah, this is what I don't like about these. But goes back that much, in front that much, and the toe pivot. So that's all for the figure. The figure is very amazing, such a well-detailed figure. I just can't wait for the Mezco one until that comes out. That will be such an amazing figure, I hope, as well as the Superman and Batman. So yeah, and if Mcfarlane toys pretty much are all like these, the DC figures are all like these, I'm probably gonna end up getting way more of them. But yeah, so this is the figure review, and I have to say is thank you for 80 subscribers. I am very happy for that. Like a month ago, I was at like 60. And like, I don't even know. But thank you, everybody, for 80 subscribers. And yeah. Oh, and if you can, please follow my Instagram at GGSmacksFigures. And then my TikTok is the same thing, GGSmacksFigures. Go follow those two if you can. And thank you. Goodbye.